Hello again, everybody. Got another Bible review for you guys. This is from Church Bible Publishers. This is the Handsize Thompson Chain Reference Bible in ironed calfskin, and it is really great. I'm going to just go ahead and give you full warning, I'm going to do a comparison video next between this edition and the Handsize from Kirkbride in bonded leather. So I'm going to do that comparison between the two, and you'll be blown away. So let me just do the straight out review of this one. And I'm not going to really get into the contents of the Thompson Chain Bible itself. I do have other reviews of the Thompson Chain Reference Bible, and you can check those out if you want to see the contents. This is mainly for the binding and kind of the finishing work done by Church Bible Publishers. So as you can see, the spine has 5 raised ribs. They have some light tooling. You can see that light tooling mark going around the cover. But this iron calfskin is just so thin that it doesn't take tooling really well, or you could damage it. But one thing it does take well is stamping. This stamping is so beautifully crisp and well done. I'm extremely pleased with the stamping. And so that's kind of a catch-22. Bibles with thick outer covers will take tooling well, and you'll get a lot of definition around your ribs and stuff. But you could have issues with your stamping being blotted and whatnot. This one's beautifully crisp. And you can see the Holy Bible on the cover is also beautifully crisp, well stamped. It has slight depth to it. It's really nice. So this iron calfskin also is just like buttery soft. It's a smoother feeling leather. Very different from if you're used to a top grain, or it's very similar to the feel of a Cambridge calfskin, except this is a edgeline Bible instead of like the Cambridge would be a paste down. You can also see the stitched perimeter around the edge, which is beautiful, and the lines are just great for the stitching. That's a tough part. I have friends that also rebind. I rebind some as a hobby, and they do a lot of stitching, and it's really tough to keep these lines straight. So kudos to Church Bible Publishers. The cover is really immaculate. It's great. As you open it up, you can see the liner. See the iron calfskin stamped on the liner. This liner is a synthetic liner, which doesn't bother me at all. It really feels very similar to the calfskin used for the cover, but you can see there's a difference. But it has a great feel to it. And it has decent corner work, but you're not really as concerned with the corners when you have a stitched perimeter. The corner work is kind of a non-issue because your edge and your fold over is already secure by the stitching. So anyway, it looks great. We have the edge lining the tab on the block there, and you have black end sheets that are kind of a glossy end sheet. It's hard to tell in that light unless I bend it up and you can see the reflection. It has a nice glossy end sheets. But one thing that really stands out, and I'll show this in the comparison video, and I did in the Schofield video as well, the gilding on these Church Bible Publisher Bibles is just crazy. Like you can see that my phone, the reflection of my phone in the mirror finish on that gilding. That is just insane. It's so beautiful. And it's well gilded. You have head and tail bands that are really nice, that gold and black. And it comes with 2 nice black ribbons. Really, really nice. The block, well, let's open it up. You have some white pages in the front. And then the block comes from Kirkbride. You can see the block is produced by Kirkbride. And you can see in my other Thompson reviews that were produced by Kirkbride, their Bible paper, I am fanatical about Kirkbride's Bible paper. It's either a 20 or a 22 GSM paper. Just really, really a thin paper. But the materials used create such a higher opacity that you can get away with a much thinner paper and have higher opacity. And that's just a credit to the materials used in the paper, which also add to the whiteness of the paper. And as the paper ages, it won't turn yellow like older Bibles would that had paper produced with cheaper materials. So like if you had a 36 GSM paper produced with, junk material, yes, it'll have a decent opacity, but over time it'll turn yellow and discolored because the materials are subpar. So you don't have that with Kirkbride. Kirkbride Bibles are legit. They are great. And they get their, church Bible publishers get their text blocks from Kirkbride. And you can see the item number there at the bottom, 370 C1BK. That's for this specific Handsize Thompson Chain Reference Bible. And this is a 5th improved edition. Just kind of give you an example of the text block. Just if you haven't seen a Thompson, it's 4 columns per page. You have text in the center, 2 columns, and you have your chains and references. Like the references and chains will be beside the column for the text. So you can see the left column would have notes for the left side, and the right column, your chains will be on the right side. Same for each page. And the pagination is the same with all King James, all the King James Kirkbride Thompson Chain Bibles. Page 509 is always going to be 2 Chronicles 4:3, starting there. So, or ending there. I apologize, ending there. So anyway, and really I don't have the time to get into it, but you can see it's a red letter. It has more of a pink or a lighter red. Not my favorite, but it is red letter text. It's a 6-point font as well. So have your glasses on. You're gonna probably need them. But if you're studying a Thompson, you're used to smaller print anyway. So I'm not going to go any further into the actual Bible. I'll just finish showing the cover and binding. You can see in the back, you have its edge line on the back. Tab is attached to the block there with a black glossier cardstock end sheet, like a leatherette almost, or something like that. And you have your synthetic liner with your calfskin, your iron calfskin cover on the back side. So it's just really, really nice. That's about all I have for this review. Like I said, I will have a comparison review that you don't want to miss. This is a Bible you need to get. If you're a Thompson Chain fan, you need to get this Bible. And you can check it out at churchbiblepublishers.com, and you can see all the different products they have there. and it is a ministry. They produce the Bibles and sell them at cost. So you're going to get insane deals on incredible Bibles. So they produce nothing but great editions that I've seen so far. So, you can purchase and shop with confidence. So thank you guys for watching the review. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Probably best place to go is to their website and churchbiblepublishers.com. So, but you can leave questions in the comments. I'll try my best to answer them as best I can. So, thank you guys for watching again, and God bless.